2. We are here with Fnatic and Faceless. The other day, if you guys were with me, I was with, I was covering the EU or the CIS region. We had Na'Vi, we had Alliance. So today we're going to be looking more, in my local neighborhood anyway. We're going to have Faceless versus Fnatic going head to head here. And arguably, two of the top 3 teams, I don't want to offend anyone here, but probably some of the top teams, top level players in Southeast Asia right now. We got the likes of Febby, we got the likes of DJ, a crowd favorite, especially from the Philippines. And of course, we got Miracle, the Singapore wonder over on Fnatic. And of course, speaking of Singaporean, we have Faceless as well. The majority of them are Singaporeans. Ice, we have question marks, and of course XY. But yeah, Jabs and Black, although foreigners, no, they are no strangers to this land, Southeast Asia, a place they are rather familiar with, especially Black. The fella has traveled all around the world. And yeah, excited to see how they play against one another. Hopefully, hopefully we have a good match. Sometimes when we watch a Southeast Asian game, people always ask me before the match in the Twitch chat, like, hey, Alexander, who should I bet for? And I'm telling you, I can't give you a straight answer on this because of how volatile these matchups are. Fnatic, Faceless, I would say skill-wise, they're almost on par, if not one of them better on than the other. What really matters is the time. How they're feeling, what kind of draft they feel like building into. And in general, I think a lot of C teams lose to the bigger teams like Faceless or Fnatic is because of this. I feel they have a little bit too much respect for their opponents, and it does alter their playstyle a lot. So right now, we are going to take a look at the draft here. We got Fnatic having a Rubik, Abaddon, and Earth Spirit, so some good mix of defensive support. We got some good mix of disables, and we have that Earth Spirit to go mess around with that middle lane. Should it be required, of course, we have Abaddon, a hero that Ice is actually pretty fluent on. So maybe you want to deny him. Abaddon is pretty hot right now in terms of the current meta. So a lot of teams are going to him, or they just completely ignore him. I'm very surprised to see Faceless not pick up their Warlock, which I always think they have this crazy obsession with. Oh wow, okay, something newish. I've been seeing a lot of other stuff, but not Leshrac for a while now. But maybe I've just not been casting enough Southeast Asia. But hey, Leshrac, a hero that we'll see if it will work or not. But right now, what I really love about Faceless lineup is they have two very in-your-face heroes. You have Leshrac walking around with all that magical energy, and then you have Bristleback walking around with all that physical power. And having the two combined together makes the itemization for Fnatic very tricky, because do you go for magic resistance, do you go for more HP to deal with the physical, more armor, sorry, to deal with the Bristleback? It does remain to be seen, of course. Like I said, no Warlock really surprises me, but I do like the Crystal Maiden. Powers, serves as some sort of mana battery for the Bristleback and Leshrac, both rather mana intensive heroes. And of course, Treant Protector, a nice harasser in lane, a good forward scout at some times, and of course the ability to repair towers from chip damage, gonna be very, very efficient here. Especially against Fnatic, if you look at that lineup, they have almost no heroes that are good at pushing buildings. Spectre notoriously good at killing heroes, but not so much on towers. So, oh yeah, so for you guys that told me, question mark, it's Ice. Yeah, because Nuts always likes to put his sponsor as Ice, because technically Ice is his sponsor. Yeah, so I missed it out there. Nuts, question mark, yeah, of course. I thought question mark was just someone trolling. Turns out I was half right, it is Ice trolling. So yeah, standard question mark is Ice, of course, so my bad there. But yeah, Puck is going to be the last ban. So once again, like I said, in your face kind of bruisers like Bristleback and Leshrac want to have that mobility open to them. Don't really want that Puck messing that about. But right now, I think Fnatic really need to think about what they want to pick up that can help with a push. So I don't know if there are any mid heroes right now that will be good for a push, say for perhaps a Juggernaut or Rasta in some cases. Maybe you go for something like that if you're really worried about the push, because if I were Fnatic, I'll be a little worried because of how this Faceless lineup is going to be pretty decent at holding high ground, and because you don't do as much damage as you would like to the towers, Deltrian can repair them in between creep waves, and it could make pushing or ending the game really difficult. So this DK just further solidifies this draft. You got two frontliners now with the Dragon Knight and Bristleback. At the same time, you have that option open of pushing towers. Oh yes, Dragon Knight's another hero that Fnatic could have picked up to deal with this tower push. And because Fnatic banned out the Tiny themselves, they do not have that extra option of knocking down towers as well. So now, I'm only thinking perhaps Invoker is the only remaining hero in the pool to actually fit the role of pushing and decent mid. And now that the DK is picked, you have that option of picking more greedy middle laners, like just throwing out there like PL, maybe Enigma, you know, like weird stuff. Okay, Lena's good. Lena can siege towers, but it's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. All right, we'll see how the game goes. I mean, Epicenter has been quite surprising recently, and you know, if you watched the Na'Vi game the other time, you know, it was a real nail biter of the series. If you watched the Alliance matchup, that one less nail bitey, more stompy. But yeah, now we're looking at C, and C, I would say, the most volatile of regions. So right now, I'm looking at a core Leshrac, which is definitely interesting. Want to see how Faceless pull this one off. Of course, they are against the notorious Lina, and it's a Miracle Lina as well. So Miracle, like I mentioned, a very talented player. We'll see if the emotions get to him, because that has often proven to be his weakest point. You know, when things get a little bit rough, his performance can actually take a dip. But you know, the reverse is true as well. If he starts having things go his way, and then suddenly things are looking a lot better for him as well. Alrighty. Dragon Knight, it's definitely going to be something new. I mean, well, Leshrac is going to be something new. But we'll see if it does play out well in this in this particular situation. They still haven't fixed the tower showdowns, I guess. Yeah. Still no epic towers. A lot of girls there in the profiles of the Fnatic boys. Oh boy, that's not nice to show on TV. Alrighty, wow, that's a tower and a half. Ooh, that's a dank tower. Looks like both sides have really nice towers, so get yours now at the Steam store. Ooh, this is nice actually. Looks like reminds me of the obelisk from the Hand of Nod from the Tiberian War days or Tiberian Sun days. If any of you guys are old enough to have played that game. Alright, let's go through the teams very quickly. We have the Radiant on the Faceless on the Radiant side. I was going to say Radiant on the left side. Words were failing me with Ice. We'll be playing the Bristleback. He's got the new Piggy armor on him. He's got Jabs on the DK. Leshrac on Black. Black on Leshrac. And Crystal Maiden played by the one and only Nuts. We have the Treant Protector played by XY. So overall, a fairly defensive draft at the start. I think, you know, a very stable laning phase. Not too much in the way of aggression, but stable. And we have Febby. Now on the Dire side, Fnatic. Gonna have Rubik played by the Febby. QO going to be playing Spectre. Lina played by Miracle, like I mentioned. DJ going to be the Earth Spirit, a force to be reckoned with, definitely. And Ohio, the man himself, is going to be on the safe lane as a Baron. So normally the off lane role, now going to be undertaking the safe lane. But very surprising move here for Fnatic to play aggressive tri-lane with a Spectre. So very interesting to see how this will work out, because maybe they're looking to punish, like I mentioned, this early game trio for the Radiant. Not the most powerful not the most powerful in terms of fighting. You can almost say there's no living armor, there's no leech seed, so XY may not offer too much assistance here. And Febby didn't bring a sentry ward into this mix, so scouting the tree and protector is going to be a slight challenge. But QO, without the poor man's shield, I really wonder how he's going to be able to tank up all these shots there from the Leshrac. But now they're going to start with the lift and the roll in as well. It's going to be a very optimistic attempt on the Leshrac's life, so but Black is going to walk away from that one. Question mark here from QO. Gonna get that deny going, so it's got itself a pretty high level compendium. On the side of the top lane, we got Ohio and Bristleback trading hits there, and with the poor man's shield and magic stick, I think Ohio should be just fine. But then again, Ice has been known to get some very outstanding solo kills in his lanes, so we shall see who outsmarts who. But meanwhile, QO having a good old time here. XY getting caught by that lift there from the Rubik. DJ might actually just go in with the roll in to get that kill, and yeah, DJ is just gonna club the guy, but the neutral creeps take him out, so no first blood here for Fnatic, but instead they will get that Treant on that extended death timer when killed by a neutral. So overall, not the worst thing to happen, but still could have been better. And nice bait there by XY, allowing the neutrals to deny him. Vol Assassins to the rescue. Well, let's look at how Black is farming here. Got 3 and 1. I'm gonna keep a lookout on those life totals. Very scary whenever these teams play. Throw out that fire. Roly poly. DJ scoot himself away. And Black scouts out the pull to the side there. CS Lul. Miracle gonna shrine it right away. So Arcane Rune into Shrine. And speaking of which, I should probably use some magic water as well. Jabs. As the courier flying out its bottle. So now this lane should be pretty stable. I don't expect any kills now. But as I say that, there always will be some kind of hiccup. But yeah, like I mentioned, having Black QO here on their Spectre in an aggressive tri lane does seem a little bit weird because of how low damage the Spectre is, and well, Rubik as well as Earthspirit aren't exactly the most damagey heroes as well. Oh, QO gonna get stunned up here. There's the Frostbite, but it's not going to land here. They are gonna bully the Crystal Maiden for now. They're gonna kick her, punch her. There's still a little bit more clubbing to go. The kill is not gonna go there too. Black, and instead the CM will pay with for her insolence there. They're trying to go in, but XY probably loses life as well. The clubs come in and DJ hits him in the knee there with that soft, taking him 0-2 now in the early game. Fnatic on their way to the first 10 kills. Miracle. Well, so we're just gonna try and trade hits with the DK, but I don't expect him to be able to do anything significant against Dragon Knight. Not without help anyway. The Fnatic burst damage is pretty low without Lina. Ohio not having a great time here against Ice, who has a bottle actually. Ooh, nice effects. Yeah, Ohio. Gotta respect the Ice, man. Oh, wow. That was close to becoming a mishap. Regeneration gonna be on bottom lane, so maybe Lina spams out a little bit, yeah. Gonna spam out some damage. Ice on the hunt there for Ohio. There's too much to chew off. And, I think Adam might be in trouble if he's not careful. They kill off Nuts again. But I'm gonna look at this because Ice is about to get himself a solo kill, or will he get juked there by Ohio, the man himself? Oh, Ohio dropping low, but no! Slits Ice's throat wide open there, and the Abaddon will come out ahead. Faceless Trail 0-4. Wow, not looking good here. Fnatic, you know, with you know, I don't know if you can call it a new lineup, but with their renewed roster, definitely looking good here, right here. XY, very starved for gold, starved for EXP, and the boys on Fnatic already getting some boots. Gonna be a scary force. DJ and Febby, two very high level players, especially having them in the support role can really squeeze out a lot of value from both of them. And you know, it's their presence that allows the Spectre to play so arrogantly here in the middle lane, in the top lane rather, bottom lane. Now they're gonna chase QO. He probably will die. So right as I praise him, he gets picked off. There's the Dragon Tail onto the Spirit. He's gonna try and roll. Nice kick there to the side there, but blocked by jabs. This could be trouble. 8 seconds to that retreat, but DJ is not getting out of there. The Dragon Flame will take care of him. So now Faceless put themselves on the board. 2 kills. 2 kills. Ice, meanwhile, still trading hits with Ohio. But now with the borrowed time, I don't think he has the ability to trade anymore. Blue is still there. Ice really wants to tango here. But Ohio, perfect hero to deal with this nonsense. Trying for an LSA there. Miracle is going to forfeit the Dragon Knight. Forfeit the double damage to Dragon Knight. Alright, Miracle. Scooting in and out. The Bristleback has slightly more CS. You know, he has been winning a lot of the jungle hits as well. But the Abaddon is a kill up. Let's wait for it and see what goes on here. Right now, Febby. They're looking for XY on that Treant, who actually scouts them moving forward. But they have a sentry. They might just drop it. I don't know what DJ is going to do, but he might try. The dagger goes out onto Black. Still waiting. DJ has a sentry, so XY might feel a little bit cautious about that. Observer scouts jabs coming in as well, so definitely going to have to show some respect now. Back off. Alright, Spectre hits up top. An idea I can get behind. The Abaddon has already hit that level 7, so the force strength shield, level 4 shield, very strong. Very strong, especially when it comes to this this early game. Being able to shield an ally for that amount of health, as well as doing damage, is big. Ice is back in the lane with his full set of items. And Spectre can't really hope to kill the Bristleback 101 or even lane decently. See a little bit of a tussle here, but Ohio is not too afraid of this. He already has that borrowed time. He's going to absorb that Diabolic Edict, and as a result, there will be no kills today. No sir. Goes for a Dragon Tail. They might go for the stun here as well, but nice throwback here on Febby. He's going to shield, and Ohio will get out of there scot-free. Oh, will he? He has another shield, so he should be fine. Wow, one more tick to going down. And because of that Shrine, he will be topped up to full. And the Abaddon stays alive. Good throw there by Febby. Ooh, meanwhile, QO, like I mentioned, is not the hero to fight this Bristleback. And Ice is going to score a freebie here. No running. Oh, and meanwhile, this attempted roll-in from DJ getting punished by a Crystal Maiden movement.
That's for me.
Dire's top tower
Alright,
is
Ohio.
under visibility.
Kyo gonna take some time there. Oh no, trapped in by the creep wave, but here comes the reinforcements. DJ is here to stay. And he does start with the lift off. Oh, nice haunt around. The Quills will do the job though. The Laguna Blade is there. They lose their Spectre for 2 others. Bristleback and CM, but in the end, XY getting another kill on Ohio as well is huge. The last strike did die to the Abaddon though, unfortunately. XY nearly going down himself, but in the end, getting the kill there on the Abaddon is quite something for a hero of his level. So already at level 6, and if you guys remember what Jarek said at TF, he says Treant Protector is just a hero that, you know, doesn't really mind so long you get experience. And that's exactly what, you know, the kills are very welcome, but apart from that, experience is what's most important for Treant. No Shrine for Miracle. He does start building towards that Bloodstone though. As per normal. Black though. Could get scouted out. Rubik has a smoke. And Lina making a movement over means spooked. Spooked Black. But Rubik's still there. He's coming in and looking for the pony. He goes for the lift up. Throws him onto the cliff. Tries at least. Doesn't find him. Doesn't want to change so far. Doesn't want to know it. Oh, still hiding. Rick paying for the Lina to get closer. Oh, here it comes. No, this could be a bad turnaround. The Lina. He's there. QO in trouble. There's the overgrowth. Catches all three of them. And the stun chains come in. Spectre in a lot of trouble. He does go for a bait with a stick burst heal, but in the end it's not going to suffice. Great overgrowth for XY. Maybe Fnatic want to invest in some sentry wards. Lina coming in again, missing his spells. Crystal Maiden. Get caught out here. There's the LSA, and yep, they will get the Crystal Maiden, but at what cost? Silence on the last track. So no spells can come in. Nice flame again. Jabs, but the kick from DJ. The Laguna Blade is dead. Nice Dragon Slave takes out the Dragon Knight, and now Black gonna get a double kill with his extra ability by QO. Coming in with the Haunt and even getting an extra kill at the back there. 4 heroes lost there for Faceless. It's now 9-11 on that kill score. QO looking good with that Haunt, but did he have to buy back? Nope, just rest the normal way. So pretty good for him. Throws out the dagger. Alright, nuts. I feel like this guy only plays Crystal Maiden. All Warlock. Alright, ice. Frostbiting the Dark Trolls. Not ice, nuts! Damn it! Nuts! Ice there. Alright, DJ. Building towards a Blink Dagger. Can't blink the man. Acrobatics. Very useful for a hero like Spirit.
Top tower is under attack.
Oh, we're gonna hobble first. He is that instant stun after all, and with that Lina, talked about that burst damage. They do have loads of it. But Faceless aren't having any of that. They're gonna scout things out. Again, no sentry wards for the Treant means a lot of guesswork is required and a lot of enemy pullbacks will happen. That's why testing out for sentry vision. Realizes that there may not be any, but at any moment's time, again, the overgrowth. This seems like a deja vu to me. The stun stacks, everything going in. But now the Crystal Maiden deploys that ultimate. So much damage. DJ getting blocked there by Ice. And that's going to be a 3 kill for Faceless this game.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, Ohio. Not going for a Solar Crest actually. Going for a Blade Nail first, which you can kind of agree. Trying to get his health back. Oh no, nuts! Face checking as a Crystal Maiden. Definitely not the plan there. Ohio slices him open. Jabs though gets the tower. They do haunt for that. They are going to try and get this Bristleback. They're shooting him from the back though. Kicks all around. Lina going right to the front there before he Lagunas. But what went wrong there? The pipe shield or the hood shield from Bristleback keeping them alive. They do lose the Rubik, but Jabs went in to save a dead friend. So then he joins them as well. So that's 2 heroes lost on top of the extra CM. Again, the lead goes to Fnatic. DJ. He's got the dust in his pocket. Oh, what? Wow. How does that solo kill happen? Thought about it had his ulti. Guess not, but they roll in on Black, and Black's in a lot of trouble there. Once QO gets close, the silence is there. No Bloodstone just yet, so there'll be no running away. Or maybe there is! The turnaround comes, and the Dragon Knight comes in with the Dragon Fire, allowing them to snipe that one. Big one to get as well. And now, Crystal Maiden in trouble. They're gonna deploy that, wow, that freezing field, and get him in the end. So nicely played there by Fabi. Steal a nice little ulti. Get himself a kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, let's take this time to look at that gold graph. 4,000 in favor of the Radiant side. We got ourselves a pause. The servers are lagging apparently. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Servers are lagging. Started last night, they say. Alright. Let's take a look at item progression. Lashrak as well. Veil Discord, Hood of Defiance, DK, Armlet. Also a Hood of Defiance, just for the extra spell shield. Alright. No. Hopefully the internet issues get resolved very quickly. And yeah, here you go. But in the meantime, I want to know how you guys are doing today. Did you buy the compendium? What level is yours? Because these guys have 300 plus. I can't remember. Respect. Hang around, getting that regen rune could be huge. The only question is, can he make something happen in the next few minutes? Okay. Ancient golems. What are we dropping here? Jabs is farming up, and now they smoke. So yeah, waiting for this one. Nuts as well as Jabs. Gonna be roaming together. Join hands with their friend. Oh no, QO walking right into this gank. Has to be very careful. The DK form gonna activate though. QO forced to run away. The Dragon Tail out of reach. Just short out of reach. DJ doesn't even need to kick to ensure something. But no, they're gonna go for it anyway. Here comes the silence. The overgrowth is about to be ready. But the LSA stacks up perfectly. A Miracle takes out to Ohio. Now giving chase there to Ice Ice Ice. Got him with the piece of Cold Blade and a stolen freezing field here from Rubik. Nice but not nice enough as the DK turns around, about faces, turns on the Armlet, and now puts the hurt here onto the LOA. Down he goes, black on a mega kill streak. This game already looking real tough. Alright, DJ. Be careful not to get caught out by the ice. Ice. Faceless once again, capitalizing on the Dragon Knight's positioning, Dragon Knight's ability to push towers.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, they just dropped it. Fnatic not ready to give this one up, but they'll have to do it anyway. But that's a tier 2 tower down. Spectre taking the time to farm, still quite a ways from her Radiance. Top 3 all faceless right now. It's looking bad. Alright. Here comes the smoke. Don't need to bring Spectre along. The Haunt in will be sufficient. Ohio. Farming the middle lane, whistling to himself. Can't catch me. But the emptiness of the map there, a little bit obvious. Looking for Bristleback again. Alright, so they're haunted on him, but I think Lashrak should really be careful about that. Oh, Black misses his stun. He will get punished if he's not careful. Miracle has another LSA. They're ready to strike. They're gonna look to pick him off. The Lashrak is so low. Where is the final tick of damage? And there you go. The buybacks from Febby coming out now. Jab stunning. The Abaddon doesn't have his ulti anymore. The Frostbites are there from the back. They're nuts. Roping around there. And now Febby in a lot of trouble as he has that freezing field. But is he gonna be able to use it? XY running up to him. Does have to be seed. AC slows him down. And the Frost Nova. Dragon Tail, gotta be able to get him, and they shoot him. They punch him with the bash as well, and they take him out. So really good chase there, allowing Faceless to wipe the floor. That's also strategic play.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, Going in there for the engines now. Fnatic
Radiant's
has to
middle
really
tower is
rethink
under
their game
attack.
plan. They've been hemorrhaging too many kills and it's starting to take a toll. Jabs. Takes an arcane rune, that's perfect for him. Gonna be able to change into a dragon. If you guys just wondering, Ice of course is playing Bristleback. He has just changed his name to question mark just to be a troll. And, this tower, not long for this world. Bristleback keeps on squilling down the kits, and right now it's gonna be an easy tower. Fnatic sticking around. This net worth is looking really sad.
Dire's bottom tower
Nothing
is
much you
under
can do about
attack.
it though.
Dire's bottom tower
Can
has
take a
fallen.
team fight without knowing that someone else is not there. Otherwise they'll get destroyed.
This'll come in handy.
Right. Here we go. Question mark. Has the Vanguard, has the Pike now, so it's gonna be immune to 2 sides of damage, but on the other hand, he is buying stuff that isn't really adding to his tankiness or damage, so. And what's happening up top? Ohio, Fabi, as well as DJ. Just gonna be posturing top, waiting for something to hit them, man. Because this lineup hits back hard. Dragon Knight making a way across the river.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Tower once
middle
again
tower
gonna be in
is
trouble.
under
The
attack.
dagger comes now.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Gonna be able to get it soon.
Radiant's top tower is
Yep,
under
the cogs
attack.
came.
Dire's middle tower
Not gonna
is under
happen.
attack.
Just what I've been waiting for.
What's happening up top? Fabi as well as Miracle. He's sitting middle lane. Oh, is that Ice? But go no, wait. QO, whoa, QO. Okay, there we go. Pop the shrines. Now this makes a little bit more sense. He haunts around. There's the Eel Scepter on the dragon. But it doesn't look like Ice is about to go down anytime soon. The Dragon Tail is going to be there. Miracle will get quilled down by his fellow countrymen. The roll away, the full retreat is in action. They do not want to die now. And they throw the Bristleback, so the dragon gets the last hit and the kill.
Dire's middle tower
This is looking bad here for Fnatic, as you know, this 10,000 net worth matters a lot in terms of medium game items. Here we go, caught again. QO this time, going to be the one that goes down. And Fnatic are reeling right now.
Dire's middle
The
tower is under attack.
Faces team a little bit too good in top form today. Like I said, Bristleback is one of them Ice heroes. He just knows how to make them work, even in those almost impossible matchups. He still does his job. And Ice is one of the more consistent players in Singapore. Now gonna go for the high ground, and he's only just shy of 22 minutes. They're gonna have a steal here on the Rubik. We'll see if this is going to be enough to put them in the water. And Fnatic now trying their damage to knock down Ice. But Solar Crest is there. And the Dragon Knight gonna get hit by that LSA. Has to be careful. Is there another Laguna? Nope, he toggles right through it. He's gonna be able to survive the overgrowth, airballing a little bit. But with those shrines down, you know what time it is. That's right, they're going for the shrines. And here we go. Going to have the shrines start beating down, spill all that water everywhere. But on the other hand, they could be punished for this game with, well, Fnatic wrap around the site where they don't see. Oh, there's the lift off again. Onto the last rack. The kicks are perfect. There's the magnetizer as well. But here comes the buddies. Black has a lot of friends, and Fabi is not going to be the one to survive alive. But QO might just be. Silence and kick again. Alright, there comes the Haunt. I think they're desperate. They want to take this fight here. Ice. Oh, nuts. Gonna use that freezing field. Immediately gets melted by his dispersion. Nice kick back there by that Spirit. Gonna force that fight between Leshrac and Abaddon, and Leshrac usually wins the fight. We shall see. Dropping low, another big split up here from Black, but the LSE from Miracle stuns 3. Fake hype as it doesn't matter. 4 heroes down. Fnatic just respawning that Rubik, but that was a crazy fight. And hey guys, hey, nice score. But yeah, Black, insane splitter from him, allowing all that DOT to set in and just melt the enemy team. And game 1 already looking rather shaky here. Let's see what they do coming forward. There is though Roshan respawning in a couple of minutes, courtesy to Valve. There you go. We do see the Roshan respawn. Going after the Roshan. Gotta get that Aegis, and once that second life comes online, I don't know how Bristle's gonna die twice. Alright. Range barracks going to be exposed, so is the melee. But hey, Faceless has a team that's really good at defending. Relic finally done for QO. Fella really wants to get that Radiance, help contribute to his team, break refraction charges. Here we go. The Diabolic Edict's gonna go out, and there, the melee Rex is already gonna start taking a chunking. Glyph of Fortification, not there just yet. Ohio has to walk into the blast to absorb some for his Rex, because right now it's down to half health. And some of the heroes on Faceless are also down to half health. Alright. Jabs is wicked 6, so Fnatic's once again going to be feeding. There you go, the Rexes are down. And yeah, looking better and better for Wings Gaming Friend. Oh, what? No, what Wings? I mean Fnatic. So many slips on the tongue today, guys. Yeah, meant to say win, and I'm saying Wings. But yeah, this game just looking all Fnatic right now. You look at the gold graph, it's 21,000.6 net worth ahead, and Ice Size gets the Radiance before that. Spectre does. Or rather the same time, but with more items, so it's looking rather bad. Here comes the smoke. They're gonna look for it. Look for that game-ending team catch. You might think that well, they're doing other stuff, but we are actually waiting for you. Those guys defending the base. But Lina is now gonna peace out. What the heck is that? Is that Face Boots effect? Is that the relic he used? I don't know. I haven't gotten that high compendium yet. Boggling. But I feel like it messes up with your camouflage a little bit though, so pay to lose maybe. Oh, here he comes. There you go, the Haunt goes in. We'll see if he jumps anywhere else. Yep, QO decides to jump onto Ice. Arguably the most safe target right now. And they immediately march out. Right. Farming again. BKB done for Jabs. XY. Elder Dragon form ready for him on that DK. Gonna look to push a little bit more, but Lina picks up the Laguna Blade. So gonna be able to bypass all that magic resistance, all that BKB stuff. I do think it pierces the hood as well because it isn't magic damage. But gotta test that out and see. But right now, Black. Go in there. Here you go. Oh, here's steal. It's a big steal. Nope, it's just gonna be Edict. Big bolt spam coming out there. And the Bristleback is looking to go in. They're looking at the tower. Definitely looking at the tower. Going in. Oh, the Dragon Knight coming in with that tail. Stunning up DJ. Looking to disable that Osprey support. But what an LSA here catches 3, but so many heroes dying on Fnatic there. The Crystal made an ultimate, doing so much work. Abaddon once again in the fray, but without an ultimate this time. He is going to lose his life. Again, 52 seconds now on the sidelines, and that's going to be good game as Faceless take a quick 29-minute win here over Fnatic. And wow, that was pretty concise, not going to lie. Very dominating push strategy here with all-rounded heroes as well as minimum healing. So very well done there from Faceless and Fnatic. They still got one game to prove themselves, but you know, we're gonna have to hop in that to find out. But Faceless, there wasn't really much doubt they would win, but it's just how they would win, because Faceless, Fnatic aren't pushovers. So pleasantly surprised to see Faceless still got it, you know, despite what people say about them in the majors. Alright, let's hop into the next game. It's game number 2 between these two teams of BO3. You're watching the Epicenter Moscow Season 2. And I'm Lysander Zenora. Gonna give you guys the next game coming right up very shortly. Just stay with us. Much love and Kappa.